But first, we're here with a local makeup artist learning professional makeup tricks for everyday wear, particularly in the humidity. We have Laura Stanion here with her fresh-faced model, Allison. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you.
The humidity is the pits.
Pits.
What's the biggest mistake that people make in humidity?
What I feel like is the biggest mistake people make is not using a primer. Primers come in all shapes and sizes, as we all do. Every brand has a primer. This is one of my favorite, the Smashbox. It's a primer water. You just mist it lightly on the face.
Do you do it after you put your lotion on?
You put your moisturizer on, then you mist or you can do the mist, primer, water, or I love just a normal primer, like, you know, cream primer or whatever.
And does it go over your sunscreen as well?
Yes, you can put it on over your sunscreen. You can put it on as an in-between. And as we know, most makeup, you know, you'll do your moisturizer, your primer, then your foundation. And foundation will have some SPF in it as well. So your primer is going to basically go as a barrier in between your moisturizer and your foundation to keep everything in place. And that's what's really important in this humid heat.
Eyebrows are such a big statement right now.
Absolutely.
How do women make sure they get the perfect brow without the brow sweating when they sweat?
Yes, well,
because that's not a look anyone wants.
Right. I always recommend, especially for the summer, go with a powder for your brow, because if you use a pomade or a pencil, those are waxy, those will melt.
Ooh,
so
okay.
I always use a powder for the summer, and with the brow, as you know, you just kind of angle up, sweep across, go from the back, from the bottom, I mean, not the back, and then you go across like that. Now, how do you keep those in place during the summer? I have a couple tips for that. So you can either use, there's brow gels, of course, everything like that, but just a simple quick tip, take hairspray, spray it on a little mascara wand.
You just got a wand at beauty
and you
store?
just kind of put them all into place.
So you did shadow?
I did, this is a brow powder.
A brow powder.
So to kind of set it into place, and you want to just sweep them up and over. As you can see, like that, up and over. And that'll just kind of keep them all in place, just like our normal hairspray would.
I got another question about eye makeup.
Yeah. The
cut crease.
Yeah.
We always hear about the cut crease. Are you supposed to go dark right in the crease of your lid, or do you go higher?
What I do, what I think is the best tip, I also put some primer on Allison's eyelid, just so she can, for the summer months. And what you do to cut your crease is you take what I like to do, for, as we'd say, a classic eye, you take just your regular all over color, brow to lash line. And now to cut your crease, Allison, open your eye for me.
So was that a nude color that you used there?
Just kind of a nude, kind of a, you know, flesh, your natural flesh color. So you take this is kind of what I would call like a ponytail brush. Has like a little, you know, looks like a nice little ponytail. Keep your eye open for me. And we take it and we windshield wiper across like this. So when you do your crease with your eye open, you can kind of really get your natural crease, and you can actually see it. Because some people think their natural crease is a little further down.
Yeah.
But when you open your eye, you can't see anything. So if you do it with your eye open.
So you're going a little bit above.
A little bit above. And then what I like to do is just take it, shut your eye for me, and you just kind of sweep it down, like in the corner too. So windshield wiper across, down in the corner, like a V.
Do you use more than one color, or is that good? Because I thought, for some reason, I thought you had to use multiple like shades, like lighter, darker as you go out.
I mean, I have, you know, 12 shades right here, and I can always deepen it up, but it doesn't have to be that hard. It can just be as simple as that. Just take your one color. So this is just a 2-eye color look. All over natural color, and then you windshield wiper for your crease.
Now you're not doing eyeliner on her? Is that?
She has on a little bit of eyeliner right now.
Looks so natural.
Yeah, and it's just a real natural look. But yeah, it's called a tight line. It's just kind of your underneath of your lash line. If you see here. See if I can.
Oh, you did the water line?
Yeah, it's kind of the water, in between the water line and your lash line. So that way it's kind of making your lashes look thicker, fuller, without actually adding a lot of eyeliner to it.
And the waterline, just so, because I just learned this last year, the waterline is that ridge that's right before your eyelashes start.
Right, correct. And some people don't like to do that, and that's totally fine. You can kind of manipulate it so it's not quite in that water line.
Do you have time to show us a Cupid's bow, a real quick
Sure.
Cupid's bow? So
Sure.
we're talking lips now, the perfect Cupid's bow. What's the secret?
So the secret to a perfect Cupid's bow is you start, if you can see the tip of her, this is the Cupid's bow in case anybody didn't know. Allison didn't know the other day.
Like the little M.
Yeah,
right
the
at
little,
the top of your lip.
And so you take it and you take your lip liner. Lip liner's a great thing. And you make a little X in the middle of your lip.
Oh.
And so that way, you can kind of connect the dots in a way.
And then you fill it in.
And then you fill it in just like that.
Laura Stanion and Allison, our model, thank you.